friends, I'm Laura, and welcome to my podcast, Her Journey Towards Change. This is a faith-based life coaching podcast for women who, like me, are on a journey to live the best life possible. And then something happens, something unforeseen, and everything changes. Life feels foreign and you feel stuck. And it's difficult to move forward, and reaching out can be hard, right? Believe me, I know. If this is you, this podcast is for you. I don't claim to have all the answers, but I know who does. God wants more for us, for you and for me. You were created to live your best life. So I hope you will go on this journey with me to a more positive perspective and take those hard steps together through her journey towards change. Together, let's break through the barriers which are holding us back from achieving what God has called us to be. So let's go, and I hope you will go on this journey with me. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. You are listening to Her Journey Towards Change, and I am Laura, your host, and I'm so glad you are here today. Today is Wednesday, February the 15th. And yes, yesterday was Valentine's Day. And, there's not one holiday that I don't think I don't like, but I will say that there are some holidays that are a little overrated. And I love the fact that there is a day that is designated for love. I mean, what don't we need more of? We need more love in this world. But that's the thing. We need love. We need the action. We need to show it. And, when I say that I feel that it's overrated, I think that it's commercialized. I don't think that we need the flowers and the big boxes of candy. And, I don't think that we need to just gush all over the person with gifts. I mean, that's nice to let them know that you love them. But, those simple things in life are just as meaningful, if not more. Take that person and go on a drive with them, or call them and tell them you love them. Send them a note. Write a handwritten note. Just telling them that you love them and expressing it in those kind of ways, I think, is sometimes so much more effective. And, Valentine's Day can be tough when you're feeling lonely too. But remember that you are not alone in feeling this way. Take this opportunity to, actually show yourself some love and care, and do something kind for yourself and indulge in your favorite things. Maybe focus on the relationships you do have in your life, and remember that love comes in many forms beyond the romantic relationships. And above all, know that your worth and your value as a person that does not depend on being in a relationship, and that there is always hope for love and connection in the future if that is something that you are seeking. And if you find comfort in faith, remember that you are loved by God, and He sees you and He knows you and He cherishes you so much. Take heart, in the knowledge that this love is always present, even when we may not feel it, and that it can bring strength and comfort and hope in those difficult times, on those holidays when we may feel lonely. So anyways, that was yesterday. Today is February the 15th, and today is episode 89, and I'm calling this Breaking Free from Being Stuck, a biblical journey to making positive changes in life. And I know that is a long title for a podcast episode, but sometimes I can get long-winded. This podcast is all about making positive changes and moving forward. And that's what I want to focus on today, in the biblical journey of it. Um, you know, let me just ask you this. Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions? Like you're stuck in a rut and you just can't seem to find your way out? Maybe you're feeling unfulfilled in your job, or maybe in your personal relationships. Maybe you're not living that life that you've imagined for yourself. Whatever the reason, if you're feeling stuck, it is time to take action and make changes in your life. And to do that, I suggest to do it with the guidance of the Bible. Did you know that in the Bible, change is seen as a necessary part of growth and transformation? By following God's will and guidance, we can tap into a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in our lives. When we feel stuck, it can be helpful to turn to the Bible for guidance and support. So I think the first step in making positive changes from a biblical perspective is to seek God's will. Let me say that again. The first step in making positive changes from a biblical perspective is to seek God's will. This might mean spending time in prayer or reading the Bible, and I'm going to go so far as to say getting up in the mornings like you would for work, like you would if you were getting up and taking your children to school and taking care of them every day. Get up and get ready and attend worship. When you put your trust in God and listen to His voice, you can access the wisdom and guidance that He provides. So once you've connected with God's will, I think it's time to start exploring what you want out of life. What are your goals? What are your aspirations? What do you want to accomplish in your career or in your personal life? Take some time to reflect on what you really want and what you're willing to do to get there. The next step, the second step, to take action. You know, you're not going to get anywhere in life just thinking about it. You have to take action. Making changes in your life, yes, it can be scary, but it's also incredibly rewarding. So start small. Just start small with the things that you can control, like your daily habits and your daily routines. Make a list of the things you want to change and create a plan to make them happen. Surround yourself with positive influences who can support and encourage you on your journey, and seek guidance and support from your faith community. That is so important. I think one of the most important things to remember is to trust in God's plan for your life. And I'm going to say that again. One of the most important things to remember is to trust in God's plan for your life. The Bible reminds us that, and I think this is in Jeremiah 29:11, and it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." I mean, how positive is that? Change takes time, and it's okay to stumble along the way. Believe me, I know. I've been there. I've stumbled. I've fell flat on my face, and I got back up. But trust in God's plan and know that He is guiding you every step of the way. The Bible also encourages us to be patient. In Isaiah 40:31, this is one of my favorite verses, and it says, "But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not be faint." And that is such an encouraging verse in the Bible. Changing your life takes time and it takes effort. but the reward is so worth it. So stay focused on God's will and stay positive, even when it feels like you're not making any progress. Making changes in your life from a biblical perspective can be a profound and transformative experience. I think by putting your trust in God and breaking free from being stuck, you can actually create the life you want, and you can live with purpose and fulfillment. So take the first steps today. You have to do it. You have to do it today and start making positive changes in your life with the guidance through the Bible. And along with that, I want to share 3 things that we need to stop doing in order to make those positive changes. So these are 3 things to stop doing to make positive changes. Number 1, stop comparing yourself to others. Comparing yourself to others can just lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. So instead, focus on your own goals and your own progress and celebrate your accomplishments. Number 2, stop dwelling on negative thoughts and emotions. Negative thoughts and emotions can just hold you back, and they prevent you from moving forward. So instead, try to redirect your focus to positive aspects in your life and engage in activities that bring you joy and happiness. And number 3, this one is so for me. Stop procrastinating. Procrastination can lead to stress, and it leads to the feeling that you are not in control of your life. So set achievable goals, prioritize your tasks, and break those larger ones down into smaller projects that are manageable steps to help you stay on track and make progress. Just try these 3 steps to see if it helps. And here's another Bible verse that I think aligns with the advice of stopping negative thoughts and emotions. And it's in Philippians 4:8. And this is what it says. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. You can't get any more clearer or more positive than that verse in the Bible. This is what we are supposed to be thinking on. So whatever it is that you have in your head that you're stuck and you just can't get moving, you have options. I know we're in the middle of winter. Hopefully spring is on its way. And that's one of the things I love about the 4 seasons that God gives us. Spring gives us that opportunity to move forward, with everything blooming and growing and the grass is green and everything looks so much more positive, and we're coming out of everything that's dead and dying. And that is the reason I think that God gave us the seasons that we have. And just as those seasons, we can go through seasons in our life as well. And we can reach any of those at any given time, and we go through the cycles and we grow through each of those. And I do believe that you have to go through the hard seasons before you can actually get through it and be successful, because we learn from those seasons. So I hope today's episode was helpful for you. I hope you were encouraged by it. I hope you come back next week. If you would like to talk to me about anything that's on your heart, if you feel like you're stuck and you just can't seem to get your feet moving, maybe you're going through a little bit of depression and you just need, some of that encouragement to have a reason to get out of bed, I'm here. Just call me. Send me a text, send me an email. You can find me at 865-281-1281. Give me a call, text me. I would love to chat with you. send me an email at lauraconradchristianlifecoach.com, and I will definitely email you back. I'm here and I'm available, and I want to be that person to be able to be there for you and encourage you, because I know what it's like when I needed it. And I appreciate everybody in my life that helped me in my past and still do. If we don't have those people in our life, it makes it so much harder. So please don't be afraid to ask for help. And please know that if you're stuck, you don't have to stay there. You have options. So I hope that this has been encouraging to you. And until next time, I hope that you trust your journey, trust the change, and trust God will see you through. Until next time, bye.